How you
Got a
doing?
reason for bothering me?
Sorry.
Get lost.
This is just a little bit disturbing.
Hey, Scaver. Got plenty of Brahmin meat on the
Whoa,
hooks.
hi! Holy shit, dude! What? Can I help you? Whoa.
Wait, what kind of meat is this?
You never heard of Brahmin? Big, dumb, got 4 legs and 2 heads. They're the only cattle around. Everything's fresh from the Codman family farms. Sometimes, we get weird stuff from the caravans, too.
Weird stuff? Weirder than 2-headed cow meat?
Yeah, princess. Weirder than that. Mirelurk, bloatflies, rad stags. It's all protein, right? Ain't like you can be picky in the Commonwealth.
Not looking to buy right now.
Beer and my slippers after this shift. That's all I ask.
Nice.
Got those baseball relics I asked for?
Indeed I do.
Got 'em all right here.
I like your gumption. Let me take a look. This baseball. It's the real deal. You'd sign one of these and give it to the children of anyone you killed on the field. Look at that card. See those numbers on the back? Tracks the count of enemies beaten to death by the player. Check out the leather on that mitt. Really good players use them to catch bullets. True fact there. That's everything on the list. Thank you. Far as I'm concerned, you're now a part of baseball collector history.
Beautiful. Alright, well that finishes those 2 bits. So let's see. That dude was really up in my grill.
Shop in safety. No sins allowed at the surplus.
Makes me wonder what Nick
No
Valentine's
star in
gonna
the
look
league
like.
can withstand a swatter.
Protection for sale. Hand-tooled pieces.
So let's see, where do we want to go now? Could go find Nick. Or we could talk to Jack Cabot. Damn it.
We buy and sell everything to everyone, except sins. No sins allowed
Hey,
here.
swatter, 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 swatter! Swing, swatter!
Hey,
Need to
everybody
find the
did pull their
caravan.
tracks. That was real nice of you.
You're welcome.
Don't be caught dead. Protection
take
from
care of something.
Commonwealth weaponry.
Alright, Piper.
Excuse me, you got
Look,
a moment?
Scaver, I ain't buying
Do
anything.
you feel like Diamond City leadership has been responsive to your concerns? Are they really listening? I don't want to get into this again, Piper. Can you just bother someone else? Yeah, sure. Thanks for stopping this
Let's... From the Automatoys factory. We need to go there anyway. The Museum of Witchcraft is completely on the other side of town.
time. Diamond City surplus. Everything you need.
Could just head off in a random direction, I guess.
Buy a swatter, the game changer!
Need some custom hardware? We got a free workbench for all your modifications.
Super Salon
Go.
can
You
give
watch
you
your
the
step.
hairstyle
Got my eye
of
on
your dreams.
Is the Institute spying on your home? Read the public. Find out.
Alright, fine. I'm supposed to
You can't
read this
stop the
apparently.
press.
Nat,
Hey, lady. That interview you did with Piper is really selling. Here's your free copy.
Wow, there's a lot of parts to that. Alright, well... We're off again on another adventure. Let's just do some exploring. Yep, I can always always go off in a random direction. I think is what I'm gonna do. We're gonna go along the river. What's the matter, dude? You late for your shift? Where's he going? Are you?
Too many miles on the road. At least the pay is terrible.
Oh, your caravan. Where's your caravan? No, he's just on the run. Let's see. Let's just head this way. What is that and why is it purple? What the hell? Oh, it's a raider whose skin is showing. Okay. Viper! Are you fighting the local wildlife? It's an outlaw. What, you're not gonna help, buddy? Where did they even come from? Anything other than meat? A fancy hairbrush. Alright, and that one had a dog collar on. That thing couldn't have always been a mongrel. There's nothing in there. Whoa. Car just moved. Alright, there's the Trinity radio signal.
Help on Mayday or whatever it is one says on a radio. My name is Rex Goodman. I'm being held prisoner on the top of Trinity Tower. I think the super mutants plan on eating me soon. I'm sending this to repeat. Ah, shit! Gotta sign off. One of the super mutants is coming!
Well, we can head off in that direction. I think Trinity Tower's in this direction. Well, I should have sold some stuff while I was in town. I didn't think about that. Whoa! Sorry. Don't you do it. Calm them tits. Mind them melons. I did shoot first. Was a little bit trigger happy. Sorry.
Hey, nothing there now. What do you think? I don't know. Jump in a shack. Yeah, you're probably right. Gotta cut down on the jet, I guess. Now don't start talking crazy.
Whoa, your eyes were right through that. That was creepy. God, the raiders are right here, and that guard does nothing. They do have a rarity plushie, though. Oh, his eyes weren't sticking through it. You could just see him through the helmet. Still a bit creepy. Let's see, what can we make? Crispy squirrel bits. Delicious. That wasn't rigged, was it? Check before I... Come on.
Sweet.
Looks like a good lunch. Which is a gourd way. I'll take it. We can plant it and grow more. I love seeing all the destruction seem bright rarity just sitting in the middle of it. That is true. She's just like right there. Bright colors. Oh, I kicked a gun. That's what that was. Dude, are you alright? I think he'll be okay. I think he'll be alright. This place. There's turrets, aren't there? Usually there's turrets.
That was a good one. You have any more stories like that?
Can't see what the percentage is.
Who's that?
Why don't you come over here? Because there's obviously a trap there. Okay, Piper. Don't worry about doing anything. The head's gone. Didn't want that. There's a lot of traps here. Hi. That head. Gotta go. That is a good action shot, though. Still a couple more. Whoa, whoa. There it is.
Here's trouble. Having fun, huh? Unexpected.
Disappearing act.
Avon calling. Man, that head came right off. Show for traps, Piper.
Playing games with me, huh? Fucking hell.
Whoa. Gonna need you to calm down there. Whoa. Hi. Aw, sweet prince, good night. Ooh, I blew his jaw off. Sort of.
Still kicking? Jeez.
Oh, shit. So the head just disappears later. Or maybe that was just a VATS issue. I could move up there and watch this. Anybody else? Cryogenic painted metal left leg. 10% chance to freeze melee attackers once every 20 seconds.
Oh, man, come back.
Where?
Let's have fun.
Are you? I mean, we'll play. I'm fine with it. Oh, come on. You gotta turn around
Only
at
a
least.
fucking coward hides.
Dude. Dude. Hey.
When you turn up, you're dead.
Okay. You let me know when you find me. One shot of satisfaction. All his friends getting killed is apparently fun for him. Dude.
Show you. No sign of him now. Girl.
Girl, what? Picked the wrong fight? Did I? Did I really? Oh, that's where your head actually is. How you feeling? What you gonna do? You've got problems. I feel like... Okay. I can't melee you, though, because I kind of damaged things when I try to melee. Are we just...
I've done this hundreds of times. Think you'll be any different?
No, you come here. Shouldn't be meleeing. But if this is the way we're gonna do it, no, you come here.
Asshole! Just give up!
Whoa! What's your profanity? Alright? You're based on a children's show. Alright, that's it. I've had enough. Come here. Come here. So It's not working. There it is. Yeah, there's a lot of reprojection happening, I noticed. Taking that pull cue because I don't think you deserve it. Morning, Dark Omen. Yeah, someone did kind of shoot him in the brain before he even got there. Might have been the chems, though. Right, so let's get back down to the bottom floor now that we've emptied this place. Search it from the bottom up. Piper, where did you get off to, by the way? Piper, really? Why are you down here? Why are you like this? What is with you?
Hey,
Where to?
I mean, I'm getting into fights up there, but yeah, sure. You just hang down here, 'cause reasons, I guess. Alright. Hang on. My nose itches. Or my upper lip itches. You want some sunglasses, Piper? Here, we'll get you the fashionable glasses. I'll make you wear those in a minute. Woo! Also, there's a big old... Hang on. I'm gonna have to... No, wait, maybe it's fine. I'm gonna have to fix this. There's a big old smudge that somehow has gotten inside the headset. So I need to clean it off. Let me fix this. Forgot it was daylight out. And I've wandered off to the side again, haven't I? All right, let me clean the lenses here. Is there something different about Piper? You just can't put your finger on it. Yeah, she got a new hat. The old one was getting a bit worn out. Gave her a new one. Sorry, I'm not gonna bother switching the cameras for this. Clean off my glasses too. There's now a mutant pony that talks and walks on two legs. But it's mostly that. It is. There we go. It is mostly the hat. I do like this mod though, because despite its absurdity, it's very well done. It is so well done. Alright, what time is it by the way? 4:13? Alright. Okay, sorry about that. Just the big old smudge was on one of the inner lenses and it was making it... The game's already slightly blurry, which I've gotten used to and don't really notice because it's not horrifyingly bad, but when you add an actual blur onto it... The headset's tickling my nose. There we go. Okie dokie. Sorry about that. I needed to take the headset off for a brief moment anyway. So it doesn't agitate my face. Which hand is this? This is the hand. Has Vive Family Services visited my home yet? After I dented one of the Vive controllers yesterday? No. You know the thing of it is these controllers I think are actually 150 bucks each. So very glad I didn't break it. Because some people actually will get controllers, because some games, there's some games where you can actually like, they'll have other sensors. So like you could buy an extra one and like maybe put it in your belt loop or something so the game knows where your body is. Or, you know, people are developing all kinds of sensors out of the Vive controllers that, you know, can maybe detect where your legs are at so you have more realistic leg movement, you know, for full body action. But yeah, their controllers are expensive. Yeah, as I was saying at the start of the stream, for those of you that didn't hear it, The mod itself, of course, not made to work in VR, but the one that changes my race, my personal as the player race, doesn't work in VR, which is fine because you never see yourself. But in VR, it doesn't know where your hands are at. So when I was on a rooftop testing this out, you know, I was messing around, and you could actually like change your presets and kind of customize yourself. It would just like pull you out of your body for a moment so you could see it. But when I would try to equip a gun, it would just disappear. Like you would see the control. You know, you've got, you know, this when I'm not equipped. But when I would equip a gun, it would just disappear and there would be nothing. And then I fired it and you could hear the gun fire, so I thought, well, maybe it's just invisible. But at one point I equipped the laser rifle, and when I fired it, I looked out I looked off in the distance and you could actually see the laser fire. And when I went to get a closer look, the gun was floating way out in front of me. It reminded me of that 7 Days to Die bug, except this one was quite extreme. And it actually thought the gun was out there, so if you try to change your player's model, apparently it bugs it out. Apparently it bugs out the game, and it doesn't know where your hands actually are at. So I had to uninstall that aspect of the mod, so my player model is not pony, but you never see it, so doesn't matter. It did change the interface to be pony, but I thought that was okay. I wasn't too concerned about me not appearing as such. But yeah, that was an interesting bug that I encountered. Luckily it was fixable, because it was just basically turning off one of the mod files.
Got it.
Because when it first happened, I was like,
You out. Blue, you got a minute?
I can't play the game like that. What's up?
Is something up?
Well, yeah, but it's nothing bad. Just what you said about Nat. I've been going over it again and again in my head, and what you said was right. Family's too precious. What kind of life is she gonna have if I never go near her again? It's just... Sometimes it feels like the only things I've got in life are Nat and the paper. Having someone I can count on, someone like you, it's meant a lot to me. Not a lot of people want to hang around with the nosy reporter.
Quit pitying yourself. You've got a home, a job, your sister. Things aren't that bad.
No, you're right. I just never expected it all to cost so much. I mean, when I started the paper, I just wanted to right the things I thought were wrong. And when Nat and I first got to Diamond City, there was a lot of wrong. Crooked guards, lousy infrastructure. There was a hole in the exterior wall that was patched over with a bookcase. One bookcase. That's it. I started the paper more as an act of desperation than anything else. Turned out I wasn't the only one who wanted things to change. After the first couple of editions, people may not have agreed with what I said, but everyone was listening.
Seriously? One bookcase, not even 17.
No, but now you can't even tell where the hole was. Brick, real mortar, the works. All because of the paper. When that first edition hit the stands, I felt like I'd finally done something worth doing. But afterwards, things changed. People didn't want to talk the way they used to. It seemed that overnight I'd gone from being Piper, friend and confidant, to Piper, the nosy snoop. A lot of folks, they haven't treated me the same since. It started to feel like the only person I could count on was my little sis.
Should you even ask what the mutants look like? They still look like super mutants. The ghouls actually look a bit like wrinkled ponies. I was surprised the ghouls were changed
I
out
didn't
too.
say something wrong, did I?
No, you're fine. So let's see. By the way, a hat can make the pony. Is all the characters ponies or just followers? So yeah, all NPCs are ponies. The supermutants aren't. At least the NPC ghouls
Everything okay?
are, and they're actually rendered, kind of make them look like ghouls. I don't know about feral ghouls yet because we haven't encountered them. But yeah, so all NPCs are converted, which is really cool.
I'm sure it's nothing personal.
Maybe not, but the result's still the same. Or it was.
Did your ears move?
Until you came along. You're not afraid of me like everyone else. I was sure that the paper would be the best thing I ever did in my life, but
Her ears
being
move.
here with you now I don't know. I've needed someone like you in my life for a long time, Blue. I just never expected I'd actually get them. So thank you for being the friend I can count on.
I mean, we could. No.
I feel the same way. There's no one I'd rather have watching my back.
And I'll be there for you. As long as you'll have me. Now, come on. Let's hit the road.
Do it.
Having reached the highest level of affinity with Piper, you have gained the Gift of Gab perk. There we go. Lovable. There will be more. God, I love this mod because I love how it's all rigged. You know, the facial bones are all rigged to work, so they actually talk. Now this mod does exist in Skyrim as well, and from what I've seen, it's a lot more surreal. And I don't know if maybe it was old versions of the mod. Now, it's not a full conversion NPC one. Like, this one's actually specific. Like, this is Crimes Against Nature with a mod on top of it called, I think, Fallout 4 Equestria or something like that. And that mod is the one that turns all the NPCs into ponies. The Crimes Against Nature mod just turns you into one. But Skyrim has some really weird ones. Like, it's funny, because if you do look up the mod, the pony is about the tamest species race change in the whole pack. Like, go look it up and see what races are in the Crimes Against Nature mod. The pony is seriously the most tame one. I say tame, the least strange one. Yeah, this one's, I think, called Fallout. If you look up Fallout Equestria 4, or Fallout 4 Equestria, or something like that, mod,
Nice.
you'll find this exact mod.
You out.
And this mod is actually made for the standard Fallout. It's not made for VR, so if you want to play with it, it wasn't too hard to install. It was actually pretty easy. You just had to install several mods on top of it. But it worked. Kate is your personal favorite for romancing? See, that's what I was kind of thinking. I was like, well, we'll meet Kate later. Not romancing anyone, but you normally shoot for Curie. Curie's pretty good, too. Be interesting to see what happens when we get a bit further with her. Oh, we found the thing we needed for someone for some reason. 308 combat rifle. What ammo does this one take? This one takes shells. This one takes 45s. This one does 46 damage. How much does this one do? 79 damage. So it's one I've got equipped does 70, and then short combat rifle does 45. Where is it? Yeah, let's... Need to replace something, though. What do we want to replace? Oh no, we don't need to replace anything. Go right there. Holy shit! Damn, and we got the ammo for it, too. And more ammo. That's a good gun. I feel like I'm finally starting to get kitted out now. Like I can actually take on bigger things. Yeah, this place should be... I mean, we cleared this place. It's empty. What's that? Soap. And... teddy bear... on the toilet. Sorry, mate. Hey, Piper. Where are you at? Come here.
Hey,
Just let me know. Sure, take a peek.
What if I give you... Hang on. Let me give you those. And then... Oops. Damn it. Take those back, and then... Why are you not wearing road leathers, by the way? Oh. Ah, yeah, that suits ya. Oh, look at that. Wow, Piper. I mean, you wear them really low to the nose, but... Nice. Looking good, Piper. Nothing in here. Kitchens. Let's see. You randomly got an itch to build cities and launch city skylines last night. Started a city, then restarted it 10 minutes later after you remembered all the basics you'd forgotten. I saw you did load that up last night while I was working on modding. Good game, but you need to get some of the newer add-ons. Yeah, I've got all the add-ons. And I want to play it again. Like, really, I've been urging to do it, but, it's one of those kind of long games, and I figured while we're doing Fallout, I don't want to start another long game. You know, I want to do variety of things. I'm trying to think what I'm going to stream next week, for Monday and Tuesday. I want to stream something else. I'm thinking maybe Jazz Punk, because I've got it. I've never played it. I briefly thought yesterday I might do Alan Wake, because Alan Wake's a good one, but I've already played it, and plus there's parts of the game that while the game is great and awesome, there's parts of the game that kind of piss me off too. It's a really good game, but it's like parts of it just like ramp up in difficulty like crazy. Like I say, I've already played it, but I wouldn't mind doing it again sometime. I think it got taken off Steam, but I think as long as you own it, you can still download it on Steam, I hope. Should be able to. You just can't buy it on Steam anymore, I don't think. I guess that's what they kept saying. I wouldn't be able to put it on YouTube either, because, the music, that was why it got taken off Steam anyway, because the music license. Which, by the way, YouTube is a clusterfuck right now anyway. And I'm gonna lose my partner status on YouTube, because I don't meet the stupid frickin' requirements that they've instilled down. Thanks? Thanks, Logan Paul, you fuckface. Ruin it for everyone, and stupid thing is, it doesn't even affect the people that caused the issue in the first place. Ugh, I hate it. Every time a big YouTuber does something, all the small YouTubers take the punishment. While nothing happens to the big guys.
You're pretty good at that. Like, maybe next time you're in my house, I need to keep an eye on you good.
Piper, I've already taken stuff from your house. You watched me do it. And you didn't care. Ugh. You never heard of Alan Wake? Alan Wake is really good. Oh, the punk game you've never heard of. Oh yeah, Jazz Punk. It's supposed to be kind of a quirky game. But, oh yeah, so what happened? So, YouTube is rolling out some new rules. So, as you probably know, YouTube has a couple tiers of things, but one of the tiers is a YouTube Partner Program, where you can monetize your videos. So, you know, Logan Paul, YouTube's current biggest YouTube star, after PewDiePie did his racial slur shit, he got knocked down and Logan Paul got put up. So Logan Paul, if you don't know, went to the suicide forest in Japan, filmed a frickin' dead body, and posted it on YouTube. And then he comes back lying, saying, you know, oh, I didn't mean to, it was spur of the moment, but, you know, there's 20 different steps before you post on YouTube, so it was an outright lie, you just did it for views, yada yada yada.
That's it.
All that kind of stuff. So YouTube's response to everyone's outrage at that happening is, we're going to place in new restrictions. So, what it is for anybody that doesn't have 1,000 subscribers and doesn't get, what is it, like 4,000 hours of view time per year, you get kicked out of the partner program. Now, the old one used to be you had to have, like, I think 100 subs and like 10,000 watch hours over the lifetime of your YouTube channel, which I met. But now my channel doesn't meet those requirements because I have 170 subscribers and I don't get anywhere near that many views. So they're gonna kick me off the program and I can't monetize videos anymore. All because Logan Paul. Now they say the reason they want to do this is they want to stop what they call bad actors and you know, people claiming they're somebody else kind of shit. It does absolutely zero to address the problem. So this is just YouTube's veiled excuse to kick small creators that don't make them loads of money off the platform. You can still post to YouTube, you just can't monetize now, and you don't get the partner tools. One of the partner tools I like to use is the scheduling feature, which allows me to post a video to YouTube and then tell YouTube when to release it. And that's, I mean, I've made zero money off of YouTube. I don't get enough views, but I liked that scheduling feature. But now, because of that, I'm gonna have to, if I want a video to release at 8 o'clock, I'm gonna have to manually sit at my computer, upload it, and then release it at 8 o'clock myself. And it's so freaking stupid, and it does nothing to the bigger YouTubers that caused the problem to begin with. So, you know. And that's what YouTube does. Every time a big YouTuber does something bad, they punish the small guy and has zero effect on the big guy. Oh, we got that flashing again. It is the lights. The lights is causing something. So yeah, that's YouTube's new thing. So everyone's getting emails today telling us that our channels are no longer... We have until February 20th to meet the requirements. If not, we get kicked off the program. Yay. But nothing will happen to the big YouTubers who caused this issue to begin with. To be honest, I think YouTube just wants to kick the small creators off anyway. Yeah, so it doesn't stop it again. How the fuck does that do anything to shit like that? It doesn't. That's the thing. YouTube has been looking for excuses to kick small creators off the platform. Now they say, oh, we love the small creators. We want to help you get big. That's a lie. That's funny. Everything you just said now is a lie. Or was wrong. Sorry, I even quoted that incorrectly. Everything you just said was wrong. So, you know, and it doesn't do anything. You know, their whole purpose, they just want to kick the small creators off. That's it. They don't want to do anything else. They don't care about the small creators. They want to get rid of them. And so there's a big backlash. But of course, it's not going to do anything. They don't care. Got the missile launcher. Yeah, so it doesn't do anything to stop the problem that happened. Every solution they've ever come up with has never been a direct response. It happens after something, you know, big happens, but it's never related to what the problem actually was, and they always claim it is. They always say, oh, well, we want to make sure that doesn't happen again, so here's this completely unrelated solution. And every time, it just kicks the smaller guy down off the platform. So, you know, fuck YouTube. It's so freaking stupid. Make one video telling you have moved and why. Then move everything to Vimeo. There doesn't need to be an exodus from YouTube at this point. YouTube has become a giant corporation and doesn't give a shit. Well, see, that's the problem, is there's no one to really move to. No one viable to move to. There was VidMe. VidMe tried to compete with YouTube, but unfortunately, like a month ago, they had to close up shop because they couldn't do it. They couldn't compete with YouTube. But the thing of it is, to make it viable, is the big guys have to move. And the big guys aren't going to risk their money. And fair enough. If you're making a living off YouTube, it's very, very risky to move off of YouTube. You know, that's where your money is. That's where your viewers are.
What's that?
But the problem is we need the big YouTubers, the ones that are making YouTube all that money, to frickin' stand with the small creator. You know, and they've done it before, and they have have had positive change on YouTube's policies. But the problem is lately they haven't been, because it's getting harder in YouTube to even make it, so nobody really wants to stir the pot. And fair play, but it's just, it's all going down the shitter. I pretty much gave up on ever hoping becoming a YouTuber. YouTube now is just strictly where I post streams, you know, streams from here, in higher quality, because I got ghouls. This is gonna be bolt action, isn't it? So, yeah. I mean, that's the only reason I post on YouTube anymore, because I gave up on doing Let's Plays because it wasn't working. What the hell is that, by the way? What is going on over there?
Blue, we're not alone. Hey! They're here! I wish it hadn't come to that.
So, but I mean, you know, I stream here at 720, 30 FPS, but I record it all at 60 and 1080, so you get better quality on YouTube, and then that's just where I archive all this stuff. But, oh, it's a robot. That's what's going on.
Found them, and they do not look friendly.
So the ghouls, the feral ghouls are still ghouls. Alright. Noted. So apparently, when you go from a standard pony ghoul to a feral ghoul, you really deteriorate. Yeah, I pretty much had to give up on YouTube ever being a thing. Let's see. They honestly probably don't give a shit about Logan Paul's idiocy. No, they don't, because here was the thing. They didn't... their response after the whole thing happened was that, you know, we removed the video and we make sure that won't happen again. That's bullshit. They didn't remove the video. Logan removed the video. They let it... They, in fact, manually reviewed the video, or so they claim, and actually okayed it. So, again, they're lying. The only reason YouTube even put out a statement was because it caused the backlash, and they were trying to save face. And they were only trying to save face against the advertisers, because the other thing is that they're doing this, that they're adding something else, another layer for the people that actually do get to monetize their video, for the, what is it, the Google Preferred program or something, where YouTube will actually manually view all those videos. So, it's like, well, you're still not solving the frickin' problem. It's such a frickin' mess. It's ridiculous. YouTube doesn't care. They only care when the advertisers start getting sketchy. And then they do something which then hurts the small guy. Oh, but all you gotta do is get 1,000 views. Really? I've been on YouTube for 4 years. Wanna know how many subs I got? 170. Growth on my channel has been nothing. So, you know, screw YouTube. That's why you say move to another platform, just to save the backups. Keep what bells and whistles you already have now. You can always archive somewhere else. YouTube will not do nothing but get worse. At this point, I just keep pushing stuff onto YouTube because, you know, I'm posting like 10 gigabyte files to YouTube, and I'm like, well, guess what? I'm just gonna take up space on your frickin' platform. Wild mongrel. It's like at this point I'll just take up space, precious space on your servers. Whoa! Whoa! I love that. I mean, I know it doesn't put a dent in YouTube's thing, but it's just like, well, they want to chase me off. That's their whole point, and it's like, well, fuck you. You want to chase me off because I'm probably costing you money? Fine, I'm staying. You're not getting rid of me. You have to come up with a better reason for me to not post videos. I was already not making money, so... It's not like you hurt my income. I saw that. Hi. Oh, shit. The gun is lodged in the door.
This is gonna be fun.
Is it? Well, when you decide to come down here, plasma-infused hunting rifle.
Excellent.
Holy shit, it's an energy weapon. 51 damage. No, it's plasma-infused. It's 10 points energy damage and can turn enemies into goo. Only does 51, but...
Blue, come on. Let me carry something before you cripple yourself. Just keep imagining things.
just you or me. Man, come back! I was having fun.
Hang on. What was that? Let's see. You shot a Yag and hit... It skyrocketed up. A rad stag.
Found ya. Is that it?
Oh, am I overloaded now?
Mistake, rookie.
You're playing City Skylines Wreck? I can see that. Oh, yeah, I'm carrying too much. Shit.
Come on! I got your back.
I can't move.
Think you can win this, huh?
There you go. Piper, where you at? I'm loaded down. Piper! Piper! There you are. Quit standing there.
Hey,
Point the way. Take a look.
So take that. Take the missile launcher. Yeah, that's what's weighing me down heavily. Sure, take that. Good enough. It calls you. No, I've been wanting to play it, especially since the DLC and all that. We'll do it one day. I know I've done it in the past. And it's just, like I say, there's a lot of games I want to get through, and I'm trying to mix big games with small games. You know, so Fallout's a big, long one. We'll probably be playing this one for a long time, so I want to mix it with some shorter games that, you know, have a more definite end to them. So that we just don't spend 6 months playing one game. Which is fine and all, but I figure you guys might want to see some variety this year. Plus, I would actually like to get through my horrifyingly huge backlog of games I've never played. It's getting worse when I look through my Steam list and I see it's like purchase 2014 and I go, oh shit. Purchase means I haven't even installed or played it. We're all sleeping in here. Alright, let's go. You know what you mean? You have quite a few of those. Yeah. I'm sure jumping on the barbed wire is gonna be fine. Yeah, it's fine. So yeah, I want to try to change that this year. Play more games. I mean, the thing of it is, I want to play Ark and, this building is floating. You know, but you know, I'm not gonna play a big sandbox game like, say, while I'm playing Fallout. So, if I decide, you know, to play a big sandbox game, then Fallout's gotta get put away for a while. And that kind of stuff. Just so we can play more. And maybe it'll help me grow, cause, good lord. My Twitch channel is growing at the same rate my YouTube channel is. It isn't. And it's kind of depressing. fact, it's really depressing. Why are you dead, son? Quick save. Let's see, thanks for telling me about the alien gun. You don't like it much and got one in Nuka World. The very next hour, you can change it over to fusion with the Science of 4. Yeah, I figured you could change it over, like, because the ammo is limited for it. But you can mod it to use ammo that you can actually get. I think it's a little bit weaker, but, yeah. There's a lot of dead here. Hallucinogens Inc. Oh, shit.
Who could do something like that?
Let's keep an eye out for landmines, because, yeah, there's one. Got Piper. We're gonna trigger that. Really? Woo! Yep, that car is gonna go too.
Nothing there now.
Boy, you are right. There's nothing there now. Just disembodied voice out of frickin' nowhere. Nothing there now. Let's see what's up here, cause might be a raider up here. Oh, that was too perfect. That was too perfect. So I can see better up here than landmine. Let's see. Going to play Ark Live, unfollow. I haven't even played it in a while either. Just because it crashes my other hard drive. Piper? Okay, Piper. You're a horse now. You may not want to tell me something's wrong with your leg, alright? You know what happens to horses that, have a bum leg? What we got? There's definitely someone up here.
Fish.
Now that I've slowed down VATS I like a lot better now. Where I can hit things so much easier. Over there? No. You alright, Piper? How's that leg? Come on, gotta get out of the way. Piper. 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 Piper! Piper! Come on, Piper! Come on! For fuck's sake, I'm gonna jump over the ledge here just to get around you. I bet that turning is messing with everyone's head. It's a glue factory for you. Did they send out an update? An update for what? What update you talking about? Oh, you mean for the game? For Fallout? No. There was no update. there's a setting you can do in like one of the configure files. You can change one of the numbers. It's set to update VATS like every 0.1 second. I changed it to a half a second, so it is a heck of a lot easier to control now. It doesn't flick-flack around like crazy, which is good. Making sure there's no... Gunner. There's gunners in here. I feel like we could probably more appropriately take on the gunners now. Here's a head. Where's that body? I heard it like over there. So there was no update to Fallout 4. Still kind of waiting on it, but yeah, no update. Someone managed to find a fix for at least slowing down the VATS, and it's helping.
Repeat, a chemical leak has been detected. Please evacuate the building immediately.
You see that? There you are.
Whoa!
Who's there?
This place is a bit laggy.
Repeat, a chemical leak has been detected. Please evacuate the building immediately.
Chemical leak. You think we should leave, Piper? What do you think?
What?
I think we'll be fine. Yeah, I'm still waiting for the update. There's supposed to be one this month, but don't know. Man, it is kind of low. There's an eyeball with a fusion cell. Ooh, it's laggy.
Repeat, a chemical leak has been detected. Please evacuate the building immediately.
Subject intake. Request ID cross-check with the day's test schedule. Verbally confirm that the visitor is a test subject, not a client. Offer refreshments. Instruct subject to fill out intake form 12A through 12H. This should allow sufficient time for the sedatives in the water to take effect. Notify the appropriate lab personnel. When instructed, complete form 12I dismissal, 12J accident report, or 12K fatal accident report. Let's see. In the unlikely event of a major chemical leak, executive staff should evacuate immediately. Science staff should terminate any ongoing experiments. If test subjects are present, the lab manager shall determine whether to lock down the test chambers or evacuate them. Clerical staff should escort executives safely, then evacuate. Due to hallucinogens in building air recycling system,
Please
chemical agents may take
evacuate
days
the
or
building.
weeks to disperse naturally. Do not attempt to re-enter the building until cleared to do so. Right, and we're just here. We're just here in it. Doesn't look like I can actually... Damn, laggy. The more I go over here, the laggier it gets. Like here is just the worst of it. Like over here, it's better.